Beneath the world of light lay a labyrinth without end, a realm of endless tunnels and colossal caverns, stretching deep into the heart of the earth. The four great kingdoms of the underworld had lived in delicate balance for ages untold. The humans of Eridoth, builders of iron and fire, whose greed burned brighter than their forges. The gallions, proud humanoid chickens, radiant in feathers and song, dwelling in crystal roosts that shimmered with heat and light. The Alnurai, graceful humanoid llamas, keepers of art and silk, whose hanging gardens swayed beneath ceilings that glowed like constellations. And the Rogans, colossal humanoid rhinos, guardians of the molten rivers, whose citadels of stone and bone marked the deepest reaches of the underworld. For many ages, they traded and thrived in uneasy peace. But greed, as always, grew in the hearts of men. One day, a human miner returned from the lowest tunnels bearing a fragment of radiant gold. It shimmered with a warmth unknown to surface metals. The king of Eridoth saw this as a sign, a gift meant for them alone. They desired it, and in their lust for more, they chose war. The drums of conquest echoed through the hollows. The first war of the depths began. The humans struck first against the gallions, their forges unleashing fire and steel upon the crystal roosts. The skies of the cavern blazed red as feathers turned to ash. The gallions, though fierce, could not withstand the tide of flame. Their cities fell. Their kin were enslaved. And their once melodious voices became cries of servitude. Next came the Alnurai. The humans marched upon their silk gardens and sacred halls. The Alnurai fought with elegance and sorrow, their blades weaving through the air like ribbons of silver. even grace cannot stand before iron. Their cities were razed, their temples toppled, and their artistry turned to labor under human command. Only the Rogans remained. When the humans reached their lands, they met resistance unlike any before. The Rogans stood like mountains, unyielding, ancient, and terrible. Their hammers shattered human lines, and their roars drowned the thunder of war. But the humans had already learned from their past conquests. They wielded stolen galleon fire, Alnurai's silk-forged armor, and the cunning of their own engineers. The final battle raged for weeks in the molten depths. The air turned to fire. The ground cracked beneath oceans of blood. At last, the Rogans fell. Eridath stood supreme. The humans, in their triumph, declared themselves rulers of the deep earth. Yet beneath the roar of victory, the soil trembled faintly, as if something older than kings had begun to stir.